Minus 25 seconds.
Flight lock in.
T-minus 15.
Ider's
14.
armed.
13.
Roll for ignition.
12, 11.
T-minus 10,
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We have ignition of the RS-68 engines. 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying the NROL L-65 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Roll engines in full thrust. 20 seconds into the flight.
You are hearing the voice of Steve Agate providing launch vehicle ascent data.
128 feet per second, downrange distance about 1/10 of a nautical mile.
MEQ, perform post-liftoff
Command
steering.
to go to the partial thrust mode.
Roger.
Passing 1 minute. Chamber pressure is holding, as we expect. 1 minute, 15 seconds into the flight. Passing 1 minute, 20 seconds. Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure in the vehicle. Now 1 minute, 25 seconds. Mach 1 vehicle now going transonic. Passing the 1 minute, 30 second mark. Altitude now passing 7 nautical miles. Velocity 1,645 feet per second. Downrange
LC
distance
to CRC on 1.
1.26 nautical miles.
Go RC.
Roger, I have first motion time.
Roger.
Roger, we have first motion time of 18:03:00.00.224.
Chamber pressure holding nicely in all
Decimal
three boosters.
224. Copy.
Good
Full
go.
thrust mode in the port and starboard booster. Partial thrust mode in the core.
LC MEQ.
Go MEQ.
Post liftoff securing complete.
Roger.
Coming up on 2 minutes. Mark, 2 minutes into the flight. Altitude now passing 13.5 nautical miles. Velocity 2,224 feet per second. Downrange distance 5.9 nautical miles. Two minutes, 15 seconds in.
This is the MD on Countdown
Still
Net
looking
1.
good.
Today's launch is dedicated to the brave men and women who serve for our nation's freedom. MD out.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Chamber pressure holding very well in all three boosters. Full thrust in the port and starboard, partial thrust in the core. 2 minutes, 43 seconds in. The Delta vehicle now only weighs 1/2 of what it did at launch some 2 minutes, 48 seconds ago. We're expelling propellant at the rate of 4,745 pounds per second. Coming up on 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Altitude now passing 28.1 nautical miles. Velocity 5,041 feet per second. Downrange distance 34 nautical miles. About 45 seconds remain in three-booster flight. Passing 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Coming up on 3 minutes, 30 seconds in. Still looking good. Chamber pressure holding in all three boosters. Port and starboard boosters continue in the full thrust mode and core booster in partial thrust. 3 minutes, 40 seconds in. About 15 seconds remain until we go to the partial thrust mode. Standing by. And we're going to the partial thrust mode in all three boosters now. Standing by for MECO, the main engine cutoff, on the port and starboard, and for separation. We've had separation of the port and starboard boosters from the core.
FISBO, LC.
Core booster has ramped up to full thrust
net
mode.
1.
FISBO on 1.
Operation 70, Step 70,
We'll
perform
remain in the
OSM
full
console
thrust
securing.
mode
Establish
in the
launch
core
enable
booster
disable.
until shortly before main engine cutoff, about 1 minute from now.
I'm sorry, that is not on my console.
Copy. And USO, establish solid motor S&A arm
1
permission
minute,
to save.
50 seconds in. Safe. Still looking good. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes into the flight, about 20 seconds now remain until we get the command to go to the partial thrust mode in the core booster.
ALC, perform console securing Alpha through
Standing
Charlie.
Roger, in work.
Launch enable disable.
Okay, we've got the partial thrust command.
Ordnance enable disable.
Standing by from MECO. And we've had MECO.
NALC reports complete.
Roger. TC order enable coming off. Off.
Standing by for 1-2 SEP.
Order enable red tag is on.
And we've had 1-2 SEP. Net
MEQ.
supply isn't worked.
LC, net 1.
Semi-Q on
The
1.
igniter spark.
HGM.
Standing by
scan
for ignition,
routine
and we
on.
have ignition. Ignition on the second
Roger.
stage. Second stage chamber pressure is beginning to rise. Good chamber pressure on the second stage. 6 minutes, 3 seconds into the flight. Standing by for our payload fairing separation.